Patsy, Connie, and loudmouth Linda, keeping it real, no agenda. Satire, truth, and a whole lot of fun. Politics, crime, we get it all done. From breaking news to a joke or two, we do it our way just for you. We just can't make this stuff up. 1 year strong and we ain't gonna stop. Mic in hand, voices loud, shouting truth, making you proud.
Good evening, everyone. I hope that I found everybody being blessed and feeling great tonight. It's a beautiful day, and I'm blessed to be in it. All right. Before I came on here, I was thinking of something, and I'm going to share these. The crowds are ramping up. Hello, Donna. The crowd's ramping up in LA, so that's why I decided to go a little bit later tonight, because it was really getting kind of watching the National Guard just stand there. But the trumpet, the crowd is pretty ramped up. So, but this is what I was thinking. So I saw an interview with a guy that I saw an interview with the guy, and he said that he had registered on the No Kings website, right? And he was getting paid $150 a day, right? And so he said they had somebody leading the pack, and when they would go around a corner, well, lo and behold, there would be a pallet full of bricks. How convenient, right? And he said, so the second day he did it, he said he went around the corner, and then it was more explosive stuff. And he said, at that point, I decided, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. But I was thinking, so we have spent every day, just about at least 2 hours a day watching this, right? So I think I would like somebody to find Neville Roy Sigham's email address, and I think we should send him a receipt and say, you know what? We want to be paid for putting up with this nonsense per hour, and this is how many hours we have watched you be an idiot. What do you think? Don't you think you should pay us for this? For messing up our lives and messing up our streets, and don't you think? I mean, I think that's a pretty good idea. We could bill him. I mean, he's throwing the money away. We've been watching. We've been basically kind of participating by watching. I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. So I thought, all right, let's bill this man. This is just absolutely insane. It is. Guys, it's insane. How's everybody's evening? Has everyone had a blessed day today? Friday the 13th, guys. Can you believe that? Friday the 13th. The witching hour. The witching day. I don't know. I don't believe any of that nonsense, but yeah. Anyway. And we got Theodore says hello to Theodore, and hello to Donna, and hello to Royal Apple. And without further ado, let me show you what a crowd we've got going on here. Let's see. Let's see what we got ya. Peaceful for now, right? Peaceful for now.
to push us back. Do not be scared. Do not be intimidated. We will not be silenced. This is a peaceful protest.
Don't be scared and don't be intimidated. What? I bet he's making his $6,500 a week. That's disgusting. They canceled it because. Well, how about this? How about this? Okay. Listen to what's going on. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is their schedule in LA, right? So they have Madrid playing somebody in soccer, and then they have some other kind of parade, and then they have, and he said, and I know that there's 30 of these protests in different parts of the city, but they're all peaceful, so we're not really worried about it. Okay. All right. All right.
March forward! The following routes of dispersal are available. You got 5 minutes.
Look at you guys! 5 minutes! We're an enemy! I think we are! How can you guys feel comfortable with your stuff? You're there to protect and serve your community! You are not a threat! You're standing here in a liberal arm! You're standing here in a and now we are your enemy!
Listen to the lady screaming, "Oh my God, those are real guns. They're armed." No, apparently that lady has never been around a real rifle.
Hey, they gave the last warning.
Someone's having a meltdown.
I need bodies moving forward. Everybody, I need bodies moving forward. Let's go. Forward. Forward. Please don't do anything. Give us some time, okay? We're trying to get crowd control. Let's go. Moving that way. Peaceful protest! Peaceful protest!
So instead of being peaceful, they have to chant it, right? We can see if you're peaceful. We can see if you're not. Okay? You don't have to chant it. But the crowd sure is bigger tonight than it was last night. Of course, it's a weekend day, right? And it's Friday the 13th.
Please keep people safe and keep our bodies moving this way. Why are you going here? Why are you going here?
This is how well orchestrated it is. Look, this lady in the blue shirt is supposed to take so many people to somewhere else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take these guys over here, right? Okay, just say. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay, just want to make sure.
Please move this way. Please move this way. Come on, let's go.
And if you sign up, they'll give you a fanny pack and a bottle of water. Oh, look, they're moving. All right, it's time. You guys got to back up. You got to back up a little farther here.
peaceful protest and a lawful assembly. Watch out! Yo, we're moving this way. We're moving this way. We're moving this way. We're moving this way. Hey, we're moving this way. They're about to attack. They are about to attack you.
They're not going to attack you. Really? Let's drum them up here. Let's get them all excited. They moved you guys back because the cars had to come out of the driveway. Are we really this stupid? Are we really this stupid? Some of these guys are college graduates. See? And they just move right back. It's amazing. Look, we gotta go this way because they're gonna attack. You're right back where you were right now. The cars got out of the garage and they went down the street. They just didn't want you around the cars because you know you guys have been known to hit cars and do different abusive things to cars. So, just so you know, just you know. So tonight's the night that we're going to do our walkthrough, exactly where we need to be. And I'm going to show you the streets we're going to be on. And we're going to walk along. That alive they would. I know, right? Right? It's the truth. But what they're doing right now is they're saying, okay, everyone, we're getting together here, right? And we're going to walk down this street because we're doing, this is a walkthrough for the big show tomorrow. So I want to make sure that you know exactly where you're going tomorrow. So this is where we're going to start, and we're all going to show our butts over here for a little while. And then we'll all move together like little ducks, and I'll lead. And then we're going to go around the corner, and where you will see at your left a pallet of bricks. And on your right will be a pallet of Molotov cocktails. Now, if you feel like you can handle that better, we will provide you with the lighter. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And I wonder what Gavin Newsom is doing right now since he lost his little he paid his judge off to have Trump give him back his National Guard and send him back to clean up the ground in the forest. You know what, you guys, that made me so mad. Gavin made me so mad last night that I could not believe the disrespect for the president of the United States. He just has no respect. I don't care if he likes Trump or not. You have to respect the seat. Oh, yeah. Oh, they're plotting all right. I just want to see this red and white striped gate pop up. Just once. I just want to see it happen. Right? So, yeah, this is what's going on. Okay, so, guys, we're going to stand here for about 30 minutes and show our butts and scream and holler and whatever. And then we're going to walk about 2 blocks down the road a little ways. And then we're going to turn to our left. Then we're going to walk another block or 2, and then we'll go to our right. And on the right side, you will find all the things that you need to bust windows out or paint. We've even provided you with the paint cans, the spray paint cans. You know, I don't know if KMM is going to show up, because remember, she was going to Green Bay Hope she's okay. Everybody say a prayer for KMN because she was going to Green Bay this weekend, remember? Oh, yeah, Donna. They have provided, I saw an interview, and they have provided them with everything. Cans of spray paint, pallets of bricks. And if you didn't have, once they ran out of bricks is when they took out their hammer and busted up the sidewalk. What is this guy doing? He's dancing. I mean, I guess that's okay. I don't care if he dances. I don't know what that's all about. Did you see where, I don't know, was it New Jersey? Last night in New Jersey, they were having this protest, this rally, whatever. And what happened? What happened, guys? What I miss? All of a sudden they were running. I guess we all missed it. Was he throwing something? We got him, whoever he was. I did too. I mean, we could rewind it. Let's see. But they got him, whatever he was doing. Look at, there he is. He was on that bike. Here we go. Yay, now you get to go sit the night in the detention center. Hopefully you speak a foreign language. Yeah, that's history in the making, and that guy just got himself put in the history books. I'll guarantee you. Wouldn't you like to be in the history books for riding a bike during a No Kings rally? When, Trump made the best comment, and I got to repeat it. He said, "No, I don't feel like a king. If I was a king, I would be able to get through everything I want to get through without anybody blocking me. Everything I've tried to do, they have blocked me in everything I've tried to do. Do I feel like a king? Absolutely not." That's just their narrative. I wonder what that guy was doing. He probably, well, I believe that, Royal Apple. I believe that. I like Emmanuel Johnson. Look, they're running back over there again. What is going on the other side of the street? And this person needs to hold their camera steady here. Boy, that guy looks like a bad mamma jamma right there. She is. Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Now, a lot of wealthy people are from Jackson Hole. That doesn't say much for her. I've been there. It ain't all that. Nancy Sinatra lives in Jackson, Wyoming, too. There's some cops, and if I'm not mistaken, that's not. I think some of those are Marines, aren't they, Donna? They don't look like National Guard. I think it's a mix. Well, there you go. I think it's kind of a. I think it's a collaboration of a lot of different things. You've got the police, you've got some of the National Guard, and I think I've seen a few Marines in there.
These are fascist Nazis defending an institution that rips kids away from their family. Kids who are safe in their churches, who think they are safe in their schools. We must defend them. We must defend the workers. The ones
She
who are
was
trying
from
to
David
leave.
Jackson.
What crime did these people
What's her
commit?
maiden name?
No human is illegal. All humans deserve rights.
I wonder what her maiden name is.
Hey, hey, what we're doing is working.
There, I think there is some Marines there. Royal Apple.
Hey, they are threatening to arrest us.
Look at them. They're going to arrest
Hey,
us.
if you don't want to be arrested, just move forward. Because they're about to make arrest. Okay? What we're doing is working. Let's keep it peaceful. What we're doing is working. Let's keep it peaceful. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. They're about to make arrest. What we're doing is working. Let's keep it peaceful. Let's move forward. They sent the National Guard home. That means what we're
Send the
doing, we are
National
winning.
Guard home
They
so
sent the
that we can
National Guard
really
home.
do what we want to do.
Okay? So we need to move forward. Keep this protest going. Guys, not getting arrested is not going to move forward. It's going to hurt your family. Okay? So let's keep the protest going. We are winning. They sent the National Guard home. Let's get some fucking noise. Come on.
Right? Right? I bet they do wish they'd send home. It's not going to happen. Is that supposed to make it better that you took and mashed all of our flags together? Mexico and United States, but this is our country. Okay, this is our country. It's not Mexico. So I can't think like that. That's what I think, Royal Apple. They're there for a long time. Talent. Doesn't ring any bells. And it's funny because I come from the big city in Wyoming. Jackson Hole's not that big. I'm sure but then Jackson Hole is like where all the rich people live. I don't even know how old she is. She may be older than me or younger than me. Yes, they are Royal Apple. Absolutely. America and Israel is here forever. Yep. They were hitting oh yeah, she's 76. So yeah, no, she's a little older than me. She was already almost out of high school by the time I was born. She's definitely a sophomore, at least. So by the time I grew up old enough to be able to recognize any names, she's probably already married into the Walton family. We do pray, Royal Apple. I pray every night for peace. And I pray that this is all a lot of miracles happen with prayer. But I pray every night for peace and for all of this to stop. But the devil's Jackson, Wyoming. Yeah, that's Jackson Hole. There's only one Jackson, Wyoming, and it's Jackson Hole. Unless they drop the whole part off, I don't know. But population, well, maybe they had at that time 1,500 people, maybe at that time. Might even been less than that at that time. I mean, it's a little tiny town. They filmed that Every Which Way You Can, where Clint Eastwood was fighting with, what was that, Charles Bronson or whatever, going down the street of Jackson Hole, the town. We are stronger when we pray. Yes, we are. And don't you get that good feeling inside when you finish? I do. It's a spiritual war right now, guys. That's exactly what it is. And the devil doesn't have a whole lot of time left on his clock. It's ticking. Tick, 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 tick. So you know what he's trying to do? Cause as much damage as he can in the little time frame he's got left. Oh, she's an Aquarian. I believe that too. I totally believe that. You know, think about this. I'm going to throw something really wild out there for y'all, okay? Just think about this for a second. If you're stupid enough to follow this and get involved and protest like this and scream and holler, boy, it won't take much for you to get the mark of the beast, would it? The mark of the beast should be a cakewalk. Just thought about that. Thought about that this afternoon. I thought they can get these millions of people to go and protest and throw rocks and do all of this kind of stuff, this evil, demonic stuff. It wouldn't take much to get these sane people, because they're like little ducks. They just follow everything everyone tells them to do. They would take the mark of the beast that quick. Just that quick. Now, that's scary. Wow. Yeah, they did. The 1960s, they sang and they wanted peace and joy. And yeah, the 70s, they were getting a little rowdier, but not too bad. They were partying pretty hard in the 70s. And then the 80s was, I don't know what they were. I mean, I was there, but I mean, they really didn't. Some partied and some didn't. And they did a lot of dancing, went to a lot of discos, that kind of thing. Were more socializers, I guess. And then the 90s happened, and they started standing their ground a little bit. And now the 2000s, man, I tell you what, they got a mouth on them and they say whatever they want to. 2000, 2010. I mean, we haven't seen the little tiny ones yet. We don't know what they're going to do, what they're going to decide to do. The Clyde, it's taking the dog out. That guy's looking at his watch. Okay, here, let's see. I clocked in at what time? So I've been here 2 hours. Clock out at what time? This is crazy. Do you remember when they really, like when they protested the Vietnam War? They really protest. You know, that was a protest. These guys just kind of stand around and chant a little bit because they really not. I don't think they really know what to do. That's why they've got to have the leaders tell them what to do that get paid the big bucks, the $6,500 a week bucks, and they have them. Yeah, and see, I mean, ones that just hold their sign like that, that they're collecting a paycheck. You know it. You just know it. And we were talking today, me and a friend of mine were talking today, and she said, do you feel like anyone's going to get hurt tomorrow over all of this? And I said, yeah, unfortunately, I think there will be a few people that's going to get hurt. And she goes, where do you think they're going to get hurt at? And I said, well, I don't think they're going to be, I think they're too afraid to drum up too much trouble in Florida right now after that sheriff said what he said. Don't you think? I think they're a little afraid there. But um, I could see somebody getting hurt in like Chicago or Seattle or Philadelphia. I mean, these are places where these guys are rough and tough and just do what they please. What do you guys think? Where do you think? If and I don't think there's going to be a whole lot, but there may be a couple people hurt. All two out of all the nations, or two out of all the states. I don't think there's going to be that many. But what what cities do you think the people would be the most inept to get hurt in? Let me turn this fan on. All right, now it's working again. I don't know what's going on. That's ridiculous. All right. I mean, do you think there's one city that's a little rougher than another city? Do you think it would be Philadelphia? Do you think it would be Chicago? I mean, I hope it's nowhere. I pray it's nowhere. And I don't think anyone's going to die. But I mean, if they were to get hurt. Oh, here we go. Let's get our motorcycles up there and rev them up right in front of these guys. 1, 2, doesn't that sound great? I couldn't be a cop. I'm telling you right now, I could not be a cop. I couldn't be. I would be out there. Yeah, no, I would be out there doing some. I would probably be slapping somebody for being disrespectful. Can you guys hear me now? Or am I still talking to myself and my mic's acting like it's working? Mm, 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 mm. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here real quick. All right, so we've seen. Awesome. All right. So we've seen what's going on right here in LA. Let's pop over real quick and see what is going on in Chicago. Oh my God, look, I just got that. Come on, come on, come on. Everything's working against me. All right, here we go. This is a rerun. Yeah, this is a rerun. This is not live. They're lying to us. That is not live. That is not live. That is a rerun. Those same people would not be wearing the same clothes. So let me go back to LA till I find a real one here. Sorry, guys. That's not one. Now we don't want to see live feeds. Well, I guess that thing over there in Iran is just not good at all. They had to FAFO, didn't they? They had to. They just had to. They didn't have anything better to do. Iran had. That's a rerun. Why are you guys showing reruns? You're saying you're not. Let's see. Wow. Um, let me see. They're showing Iran. That's what we're watching. LA. They may not be showing these other cities. The only one they're showing. The only one they're showing is Los Angeles. Now, isn't that something? And reruns from the night before.
Southbound Alameda towards Temple Street. You have 1 minute to comply.
I know. You know what? They want to say that. Well, you know what? They're sitting and blocking every single thing that he's doing. And what he's trying to do is make America great. And it gets into their pockets. That's how all those people became rich. That's why AOC is worth $21 million. He's putting a damper on all their money flow. And now they're saying, oh, he's a fascist. He's trying to be king. He just happened to be born on the same day that the army was started 250 years ago. And if I haven't heard it once, I've heard it 3 times how they're doing this parade for his birthday. No, they're not. They're not doing it for his birthday. Wow. Wow. I think the whole police force is there right now. What do you think? Don't you know that they know there's somewhere else? It's like, well, you're not here. You got to be somewhere else. That many people didn't just disappear. Where are you and what are you doing? Is that a water bottle? Is it? We have to ponder. We have to think. We have to be smarter than them. I mean, they've got cops everywhere right now. They know what areas they've been at. Wow, I was just looking at myself in the camera. Do I look as tired as I feel? The clown of what his name Kanye West said he is for. Oh, did you see him? Yeah, I heard about that. Linda called me today and was telling me a little bit about it because I told you I just can't. I've been keeping up with this stuff, and she's been doing it. And I talked to her today, and she said that he went into court in his white suit. Oh, Kanye West, and then they put him in the overflow room, and he got mad and left because he wanted to be in the courtroom. Whatever, Kanye, you're not that important either. Didn't he have him and Kim Kardashian had a kid and they named their kid North, so it'd be Northwest? I mean, you just can't make this stuff up. I'd be mad if my mother named me Northwest. That's crazy. So they're gonna guard the block, so they won't even get anywhere near the detention center. I bet there's about that same amount of cops on the other end. Oh no, they're going again. Here we go. Push them back farther. Push them back to their cars. Oh, well, you know what? I know. I've heard that about them. Well, I've heard that about them. I get it. I get it now. Well, I guess I was never into witchcraft, so I can. Yeah, last night after I got off of here with you guys and after listening to Gavin Newsom, I sat and prayed for hours and thought, you know what? Please put your hand. I was praying for God to put his hand on in the middle of this because I just think that if they don't have this kind of protection there, it could get way out of hand for the innocent people. And oh, look, here comes the horses now. And Clyde woke me up early this morning and said, Trump won it back in the appeal. They're not going to take him out at noon. I thought, thank you, sweet Jesus, thank you. I was very happy that Trump won back control. I mean, I can't imagine having the National Guard, the people that guard your state, out in the out in the forest picking up twigs and cleaning the ground. Right? Right? Well, I mean, we are. We're tired, and we just. This is when they get the upper hand. They sleep all day. They don't come out here. I mean, I've been up 7 in the morning and tuned in and There might be one person standing there. They don't really start ramping up until they don't ramp up until well, actually, they don't ramp up until about after work hours. So some of these people are probably working and having when they get off work coming out here, and then some of them are probably sleeping all day. They've been out all night. There you go. They're going somewhere. It's popping off someplace, and how come I can't find it? Let me see. That isn't it. We know that's not it. Let me see, guys. Why can't we find? And they're talking about the thing in Tel Aviv right now. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Iran just sent off 150 plus missiles, and the Iron Dome begins. Man, that Iron Dome it's incredible, isn't it? Trump promised we'd have one of those. Okay, I am looking for another live feed because there's somewhere else. Let me see. Let me see here then. Let me see. Huh. There's one for Dallas, and they're saying there's not even anything there. And we're going to be right back. We're on a commercial break. Where the heck is this? All right, guys, I'm trying to find you the best one I can find you here.
Front of that line.
That's all reruns. They're showing nothing but reruns. They're not. Let's see something. And that's a rerun because that one lady came up. Yeah, there's that guy in that orange shirt. That's not going right now. Why do they do that? I mean, if it's not live right now, don't be saying it is. Well, I guess Seattle was pretty rough last night. They have something here that says that Seattle's bracing for another rough night. No, I guess no one's showing anything in Seattle. Um, wow. I'm looking, guys. I'm looking. I'm not the one we're watching right now. Oh, let's see. Okay. Yeah, they're saying this isn't live in the chat. I didn't think so. Some of those people, if you look really close, you've seen them before, and I'm like, are they living in the same clothes? Are they never taking a shower? I mean, Lord knows they're making enough money. They should be able to take a shower and change their clothes. And this is from the first night. That's all a bunch of hooey. I think this is the only one right now that's really live. I think this is the only one that's really live. All of them are showing. You know what? I think all they're doing right now is just on the other channels, just showing reruns. Yay! I'm going to be great again. I want to be great again. Oh, I love that song. Mamma Mia, here I go again. I like that song. I'm not much of a singer, so. And my nose is so clogged up from allergies, and my eyes are watering, my throat is itchy. I never even believed in allergies until I moved here. I thought that was a way of getting out of PE. So what are they doing? Just standing there? Where's everybody at? You know, they're out there. Come out. Wherever you are, where are you hiding? They're somewhere else. I'm telling you what. They're having a meeting. You're somewhere. Because that whole crowd went somewhere. See, people are looking for where they're at. I can't show you because they are just not showing any place. Let me see something. Okay, let's see. Oh, they burnt another car. Let me see. Is this the one we're watching? That's out in front of. Hey, let's watch this one. Yeah, let's watch this one for a little while. Yeah, because this is kind of boring. Here, let me switch real quick and take you over to this other one. Hang on, guys. Isn't that your Marines? That's your Marines right there, right? They're just sitting there stopping all the cars that are going through. And the secret password is you can't come in here if you don't have the password. These guys are probably thinking to themselves, man, they put us over here where nothing's going on. I hear all those horns honking and everything. I want to be over there. We, we don't want them getting mad. We got all the cops over here. And these are your Marines. Yes, he is. You know what, Apple? I, I hope they never vote him in again. I hope he loses his job. He's so arrogant. Then again, so's Nancy Pelosi, his aunt. Looks like Border Patrol, whatever they're patrolling over there. I bet that's the federal building. I'll just bet you that's the federal building. Because look, let me see your ID. American nationality. Where are you from? Let me see your. You're free to go. Yeah, I bet that's the federal building. I mean, they're all federal buildings, but I'll bet this is like I bet this is like the courthouse, or it's not the detention center. Because they just moved them all from the detention center. Is it really? Well, see, here's the thing. If we get rid of if we can free the Iran thing, they would have to let go of Iraq. Iraq would be free, right? Because they're like all in cahoots. Oh, I know. No, that's going to kick off. That's going to be something that's really going to kick off. That's what they're covering on all the channels is what's going on over there. Maybe we should take a peek. See what's going on. Oh, I just learned something new. We can switch back and forth. Look at that, guys. I learned something new. I bet you're really excited. All right, let me see if I can see what's going on. All right.
Which targeted Iran's nuclear facilities. Now, this conflict has been through a series of escalations, including targeted assassinations of Iranian nuclear scientists and military leaders before these recent Israeli strikes. So the big question we're asking is simply this: could this lead to a larger conflict in the region? This is what everybody has been fearing, in fact, for quite some time. Could this lead to a greater world war?
How devastating. That is so devastating. Sad. Right, today's Friday the 13th.
Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat.
We have no choice. We are operating against an imminent and existential threat. We cannot allow the Iranian regime to obtain a nuclear weapon that would be a danger to Israel and the entire world.
Yes, it's exactly.
Well, I'd love to avoid the
Great
conflict.
time.
Iran's going to have to negotiate a little bit tougher, meaning they're going to have to give us some things that they're not willing to give us right now. I'm the last person. I've kept us out of wars.
I know, Donald.
Let's go across to our guest joining us. Emmanuel Navon is author and Israel
Look at
political
that, guys.
scientist. Peter Kuznick is professor of history and director, Nuclear Studies Institute at American University in Washington, D.C. Mr. Kuznick, I'm coming to you first up. Of course, Iran has vowed retaliation. They have said that Israel is going to regret its foolish acts. What could be the possible responses from Iran? How dangerous could be its retaliations?
We know that Iran has a significant missile capability. The United States and Israel have been warning about Iran's missile programs for years now. So far, the Iranian response has been weak, ineffective, and tepid. But they have to expect that Iran will respond much more strongly. Iran's regional allies have also been weakened over the past year and a half. And so what they can do now compared to what they might have been able to do a couple of years ago is again compromise.
If this is not
but
a
Iran
spiritual
is
war,
certainly
how
going
can
to have
all
to
of
respond
this go off
somehow.
at the same time?
They can try to flood Israel with missiles, decoys, and drones at the same time. And some of them will get through. Some of them will cause damage. But clearly, this is a disproportionate battle. Israel is so much more powerful, so much more prepared, so much better positioned to win and to cause damage in Iran than Iran is capable in Israel. So this kind of thing can spiral out of control. But I think the real risk here is that Iran will now bury and fortify all of their nuclear sites and will possibly, I hope not, rush to develop a bomb in the future. And if that happens, then anything is possible. I think if Iran does develop a bomb, then Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Egypt,
I think the
Turkey
CCP is
will
what's
also
involved
develop
in what's
nuclear
going on in
weapons.
our
We're going to
streets
have
right
even
now.
worse anarchy in the region than we have now.
So, do you believe, Mr. Kuznick,
Excuse
do you
me?
believe that even after these strikes, Iran would have the capability to come up with a bomb quickly enough?
Maybe not quickly, but in the long run, developing bombs, as we've seen across the world, is not that difficult. They have the plant at Fordow is deeply fortified and deeply buried. We don't know yet. We haven't really gotten evidence or intelligence on how much Israel was able to destroy. Most American experts had said for quite some time that Israel could take out Natanz, which is not deeply buried, but they would have a much harder time taking out the facility at Fordow.
Okay.
And some other Iranian nuclear facilities.
All right. I'm joined by Syed Hisamuddin Muhajir, who's an Iranian journalist. Thanks a lot for your time. How would you describe the extent of the strikes in Tehran and other cities today?
Good afternoon to all of you. First of all, I want to let you know something. This is my house, and the thing which I want to make this clear that...
Look at this, guys. Sorry. I know you probably wouldn't hear this, so I will pause this for a second. But look at this. The cops just went running over there. They were crawling through the fence. Look at them. What do you got in your hand, bud? There's another arrest. I don't know what you had in your hand, but it wasn't good, brother. You had something that was lethal in your hand. I wonder if this little group right here is to detain and to keep the cops busy, while they're popping off somewhere else. Because if you look at the end of the street over there, those are all cops down there too. But this is all blocked off. I think this goes to the detention centers. Here they go running again. Oh, March, March. They're up to no good. They know it. They just know it. They're up to no good. We're getting them out of this area. We're going to move them down the street a little more.
No. So that's wrong. I mean, they're going to arrest for people. No, I know.
I never read look at what that building says. Look what that building says. Let me see. When it shows it again. Oh, aren't you lovely? I don't want to know about people. Let's see what they're doing. Huh. Come on, show me the side of the building again. I want everybody to read that. That was the first time I'd read that. Has everybody read what the side of that building says? Did you guys read what that building said on the side? It was interesting. They're having to go somewhere else now because something is going somewhere else, and we're over here watching them stand around, and nobody is showing anything live. Yes. And these Marines look like they're just bored to death.
We moved the media out of there. We moved that media out. Because it's going to go down. There's like 4 people that died. But these trucks and stuff, yeah.
This isn't. These are all reruns. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Ah. See, I told you guys they went somewhere else. Look, they're loading them up in the bus. All aboard. Bye bye. Look at that, guys. That's crazy.
We are federal law enforcement
Well,
officers.
look, they're not. They're just showing clips.
To sign and prove our federal duties. You are repeating our duties.
Okay. That wasn't anything.
Keep going, keep going.
Look at this sign. Come on, can you scoot over just a little bit so I can show them the sign? Well, hello there, little Carolyn. I know. We got to pray that this calms down. Look at them. They're being crazy. I keep telling them they have to go home by 8 o'clock, but they're not listening. They only have an hour, half hour left. It's like, go home. I'm looking, guys, for a good one here. Okay, wait. Oh, darn it. Darn it. Stop this right here. Pause. Look what this sign says. Who is beyond the law? Who is brought and answer? Who is free to choose? Who does the something? Who follows the orders? Who salutes the longest? Who prays the loudest? Who dies first? Who launches? Was that chosen on purpose? Just curious. Just thought that was kind of interesting that said that. It's not good. But they're actually, I expected more tonight. Really, honestly, I did. I think they're probably just showing them around town tonight or something. Y'all go home and relax and get rested up. We'll show you where everything's at. Because I really expected it to be more than this. Well, here we go.
Also exercise that right peacefully. We do not want to play into the administration's hands.
Goodbye. 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 You know what? I think if it were me and I was a professional protester, they make pretty good money, I hear. Um, I would have a bigger group with all these cops here. So I would probably go somewhere where there was less cops. I mean, there's only a few protesters over here. And that's probably what's going on. They're probably popping off somewhere else. And we're sitting here watching these guys right here. And no one's filming it. We're going to shut that off. Because I don't care to hear that. All right, guys. It is 7:29. Oh, look, that guys are getting arrested over there on the side. It is 7:29, and your curfew is in 31 minutes. It's time for you to go home. Everyone, get your stuff that you brought and peacefully get in your car and go home. You have 31 minutes. Well, he did. Look, she don't look like she's in any big hurry. I wish they could hear me. You know what? I wish I had like a big bullhorn and I could go 31 minutes. 31 minutes and counting. Dude, what did you do? What did you do? Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Just wow. These guys are in a hurry to get somewhere. Where are you guys going? They're in a hurry to go get. Oh, look at their camera went off. They're in a hurry because somebody said free donuts and coffee. Over here! Because there's no protesters over there. There's some agitators over there in that group. I'll guarantee you that's got the fence between them, though. I'll just bet you. Oh, look, those guys are getting arrested. You have 28 minutes till curfew. Will you please pick up your belongings and peacefully get to your car and go home? I bet these cops are doing the countdown by now. It's like, it's almost curfew. And you know, they've got to be getting sick of this already. It's like, dude, I'm getting tired of this already. Can we just like put this, just stop? I wish that helicopter had a camera on it. All those guys up in that field right now, I'm going to tell you right now, all those guys in that field right now are going to start some crap here in a minute, and they're all going to be arrested because they have 45 minutes. It's four. No, I just looked at the wrong time. You've got 27 minutes until curfew. Pick up your belongings and go home. I can guarantee you these guys up here in this field are going to start something here in a minute. And there's what? Maybe 20 of them, and there's like 100,000 cops out here. It's like, are you really going to start something and be stupid like that with all these cops out here? I mean, they're waiting for it. We're waiting for you to do it. Save your energy. Wait till everybody comes out tomorrow. Go home. Get a good night's sleep. Look at them. They're not listening to me. Unbelievable. Would you guys really, honestly, would you sit here in a field with all these cops surrounding you, just stand there, just knowing you only have 26 minutes until curfew, and they've already said that you will be arrested if you're out after curfew? I mean, I wonder if they get paid extra if they get arrested. Dude, I'm going to get arrested. I'll get the extra $200. And maybe they'll hire me for the one that's going on July 4th. Here in a minute, that guy's going to look at his watch. Okay, here pretty soon we're going to see the buses pull in. We're going to see one of those buses pull in, so that because we don't have enough cop cars to take them away. So they're going to sit there, stupid like, waiting for curfew, to break curfew. That's what they're doing. Yep, here comes the bus. I told you. Told you. They're getting the bus ready. You guys, would you like to peacefully just walk over here and get on the bus? See, look. Peacefully just walk over here. We're going to open the door and get in the bus. We'll put you in a cell where you'll have a free square meal and a roof over your head, and they'll let you out tomorrow morning. So you can just repeat this again. But you better make sure you get your cash that you've been promised. That, you know, they got it there. They got some of them up there against the fence. But I'll guarantee you they're going to catch those other ones that are in the field. They thought they were going to be smart and go through the chain link fence, and they would be protected so they could sit over there and scream and holler. Oh, look, they're leaving out of there. Good job, because you know what? You only have 23 minutes. 23 minutes and counting. What are you guys running to? I think they need backup to pick up these 10 people or what. They've already got 100 cops. No, wait. Don't put them in there yet. Don't put them in there yet. Wait, I got to get a picture. Oh my God, this is just pathetic. Here, okay. Can you guys kind of look this way so that we can get you on camera? That's so-
press.
Look at them. Look at them. And they're all saying they're press. Oh my God, you guys. I only see like 4 guys over there. And all the press is. Oh, well, there's that one guy they had over there. They brought that great big bus for what, 5 people? Or is there a whole string of them? I don't know. I'm not counting enough for that big old bus. Look at all these cop cars. I mean, all these cop cars could have handled what they've got there. They didn't have to bring that big old bus. There's not that many there. Maybe they're afraid that they're going to have to take somewhere. I don't think so. You might have a quiet night tonight, guys. I stand corrected. It may be a quiet night tonight. They probably did their walk and they showed them where everything was at and showed them the route that they were going to go down tomorrow. And but I really pray that this is the way it is tomorrow night too, right? And then we can all go about our lives. And then we can wait till July 4th so they can do it again because they're already planning that one. Because if you go to No Kings, N-O Kings, KINGS.org, you can see on the map what they got planned for tomorrow. And then they're planning another one for July 4th, but they haven't put it up yet. And this has been so well orchestrated. $20. You have 20 minutes remaining until you are to be in your car and going home. This is stupid. This is just stupid. Let me see what this is going on over here. Nothing's going on in Israel either. Let's see what I got going here. 3 hours ago. Now that's got to be another feed. Only 2 hours ago. Eight o'clock, the sun should be down, so that's got to be, the sun is shining here. It can't be live. these are all reruns, and they're playing reruns. Yep, that was a day ago. That's Seattle a day ago. These aren't live. And this is the one we're watching right here. And that's a day that's old. Oh, somebody must be a little closer here. Let's see here. Okay, here. This is a little closer. You can see him. Or is that the same one? Oh my God, guys, I've got the same one going. See? It's the only one that is. This is the only one that is. Look at that little girl. That little girl shouldn't even be out there. Why do they have that little girl out there? This is sad, guys. This is sad that it's gotten to this. I mean, we offered them a free ticket, told them we'd do their paperwork for them. But if you I heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I heard that if you get arrested, you can never come back. So if you turn yourself in and they deport you, and they'll give you a free ticket and everything, and then they will help you fill out the paperwork to come over here legally. And then there's no problems. But maybe they don't trust that. I don't know. But that's a really big buzz for what they got going on here. This is all those guys in the field that are sitting around that have 15 minutes. So are you going to detain them for 15 minutes before you put them on the bus?
Nobody's on Alameda because those are getting towed. On Alameda? No. Where's your car? How far down the block? I'm asking for that TV then. Is it way down the right? Yeah. 2 of the 3 on the left.
But it's been, tonight has been rather quiet, huh? There's enough cops out there. I'd be quiet too. I'd be home resting up. They're somewhere else. I'm telling you, they are somewhere else. If they're out tonight, they're somewhere else. They're not here. They made a new location. He said, we're going to start a new location. They know all of our areas, so we're going to start a new one. This is shift change. Shift change. That got going.
What's up, bud? You didn't leave? What? You didn't leave? Well, I don't think I can. That's okay. I'm just asking. I'm just having a conversation. Let me shoot your hands.
I think some of those guys are having fun. I like the night shift. And as quiet as it has been tonight, it's been pretty much like a cakewalk. That's a good thing. Let's just pray that tomorrow it's just as quiet, right? And then we can worry about July 4th. Or maybe they've learned their lesson. I don't know. I don't even know what to say anymore. And they were all loud and proud, and now there's like 4 of them. And they're probably YouTubers streaming. Here, let me stream you. Let me stream you. What are you doing here? Wow. Well, all I can say is thank you, sweet Jesus. It has been quiet tonight, right? Is this the calm before the storm? I don't know. I don't know. Because there sure are a lot of cops out there. And that many cops makes a person extremely nervous, or makes me nervous. I would be avoiding that like the plague. I'd be like going down another street or something. That many cops in one area just makes me nervous. And I wouldn't even be doing anything wrong. All right, guys. Oh, I forgot to tell you. So all the guys that were in the Marine Corps and the National Guard, and I think that he gave it to the police department too. They all got free McDonald's. Can you believe that? Seriously, Trump gave them all McDonald's. What are they looking at? What I don't see. Am I missing something here? Because this group over here, this is all cops. And all down that row is all cops too. And everyone in their car is all cops too. I mean, oh, what are they doing? Y'all, what are you doing? You're waiting to be dispatched? Well, it would take you a little while to get out of that traffic jam you got going on there. I know, right, Carolyn? Right? McDonald's. You would think. I know that. You know what? That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Why did they give him Sonic? Well, they may not have a Sonic there, but, or I'm sure there's a Sonic everywhere, right? But just because Trump worked at McDonald's, he needs to go work at Sonic for a day and then he'd start giving out Sonic. But when he was here, when Harvey hit, he went to Whataburger. Remember that. He was giving out Whataburger. Sorry, guys. I don't know what that stands for. That. Oh, look. This has got to be a rerun of the morning show, right? This is the detention center where they're all standing around. And earlier, I don't know I don't know if he'll show that, but earlier they have the Marines have their tents all scattered all over everywhere. So other than it being camouflage, because it's the Marine Corps, you would know who was homeless. Because I think they got a lot of tents in LA on the ground out there for the homeless people. Or I'll see. I don't know. Maybe that's San Francisco. But they've got their tents all propped up, ready to go. So they have a place to sleep tonight. That's the other thing this is. I don't think this is live. I don't think this is live anymore. I think they're showing us rerun.
Oh,
And now they're showing us a
turn that document
commercial.
into a PDF
Gosh,
for me?
dog it.
At 5:30 on
Get this. Don't be showing me no commercial. Let's see. Yeah, no, I think they're all sleeping in. Because nothing's going on anywhere. I don't see anything to show anywhere. Only 2 hours ago, a day ago. That was when they set those cars on fire. The federal building. That's a day ago. Yeah, see, there is. It is super quiet, guys. Is this the quiet before the storm? Is that what this is? Because they have been way more active than they are tonight. So I'm just saying this has got to be the calm before the storm, and this is a replay because it's 8 o'clock. They're rounding everyone up. They got 5 minutes, and they're not listening to me because I keep telling them they have 5 minutes and they need to go home, and they're not going to do it. They're going to sit there in the field and get arrested because they're just not too bright. But anyway. All right, guys. I have been on here for 2 hours watching these beautiful little faces and nothing has happened. So I stand corrected. They probably just gave them a tour of the city and told them this is where we will be tomorrow. This is what we will be doing tomorrow. And we'll come over here and we'll come over here and we got to walk everybody through it. And then you guys can just go home and have a good night's sleep. Just look at this. There's more cops out there than there are protesters right now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This has got more going on here than... Hang on here. Okay. Well, anyway, please, see, look, even all the cops are going home now. They're like, we didn't get to use our bullhorn, and I don't know where all those other sirens are coming from. I mean, that's ridiculous. They're taking all of their little zip tie handcuffs and putting them away. We're like, we didn't need all of these. It's been very peaceful tonight. Yeah. They're all having a celebration right now, wherever they're at. Because there's no one out there. And they have 2 buses. That was a waste of time. They had all those cop cars. They could have shoved them all in the back of the cop cars. Okay, you can turn your siren off now. Thank you. Jeez. Look, somebody's out there chanting something. All right, guys, if you're out there, you only have 2 minutes, and I don't even know if they care if you're the press or not. There's a few out there still standing around. You guys on the horses are going. There they go. Look, I love these cars. This is the coolest thing. I'd like to be riding on that car. What are we looking up there for? Nobody's here. Look how cool this car is. Look how cool this is. They have that little stand that comes out from underneath it, and that thing takes a bunch of people. Just hang on. Look at them. We're taking you all back to the police station. Look, he doesn't look like he's too happy, does he? We're taking you all back to the police station where you can go home, eat your McDonald's and go home. And then we will start this whole thing again tomorrow. Look, he's tired. He's ready to go home. And there's nobody out there. I think this is the calm before the storm. I don't know. Again, I could stand corrected for that. Maybe they do have it under control. Wouldn't that be nice? Just saying. All right, y'all. I'm going to let you guys go. It's been 2 hours. Thank you so much for spending this 2 hours with me. And let's say a prayer tonight that everything goes smooth like it did tonight, right? Tomorrow. Somehow I have a hard time believing that. But anyway, love y'all. Talk to you soon. Good night.